Okay, I'm going to speed run this shit. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a couple changes to the way the game works just to squeeze some performance out for basically free. Very easy, very simple. The last thing we do will be the most complex, but it'll be really easy. So right-click Bloodhunt in your Steam library, manage, browse local files. I'm going to talk real quick here, so feel free to pause the video. Launch _Tiger compatibility, change settings for all users, tick disable full screen optimizations, click change high DPI, tick override high DPI scaling, click application, click OK, click OK, click OK. Do it again for this Tiger one with the blue bear. This is the EAC hookup, but we just want to make sure no bullshit happens. So we tick disable full screen, click change, tick override high DPI, click application, click OK, click OK. Okay, then we go to the Tiger folder, binaries folder, Win64 folder. I'm going to delete this because I just did it. Right click Tiger, Win64 shipping, properties, compatibility, change settings for all users, tick disable full screen, tick run this program as an admin. Change high DPI, tick override high DPI, click application again. Click OK, OK, OK. Cool. So now right click that. Click create shortcut. Go to your shortcut, right click properties. Go to the very end of this target section. Right after the end quotation, what you want to do is just press the right arrow key a few times to make sure you're at the end. Press the space bar once, type -admin space -dx12 space -hi. So this is to make sure it runs in admin. This is to make sure it runs in dx12. This is to make sure it runs in hi. If you are adamant that dx11 works better or your computer is beyond terrible and ancient, yeah, you probably do want to play in dx11, so you can just set that to dx11. But most of you, I want you to play in dx12. So you've done that, cool. Click apply, okay. Just right click this again. Actually, I just want you to check that you have got this stuff on the shortcut. Disable full screen, run this program, high DPI application, blah blah blah. Yeah, just make sure it's important. The reason you don't want this shit is just because it's going to fuck with G-Sync and other stuff. So you got that. You're going to drag this shortcut. You're going to drop it on your taskbar wherever you've got it. And now when you launch the game, this is how you will launch it. You won't launch it in here. You won't click this. You'll click this every time. Cool. So that's it. We're really done with that. We're going to go to Nvidia control panel now. If you're with AMD, go to whatever the 3D settings equivalent is. But yeah, manage 3D settings. Global should all be default. Program settings. Go to Bloodhunt. If you have to add it, you know, might be there. But you got to browse. Go to your Steam folder. Tiger binaries Win64. You know, there it is. Set all this stuff the same as this. I'll do it in sections so you can pause the video. So pause the video here. Pause it here again. And pause it here. Just copy all this stuff. Make sure it doesn't say use global setting. Just have it set like this so you can actually, you know, nice black bold text, easy to read. The reason I've set it like this is I'm eliminating as many possible optimizations or additional processes that occur when it's rendering the game that it doesn't need to do. That way, you know, when it wants to render the game, it says, oh, hey, we're rendering Bloodhunt right now. Here's a texture. Oh, we need to scale that texture back. Oh, here's a, you know, shadow. Oh, we need to make that shadow look better. Or we need to, you know, you don't want to do any of that shit. You just want to, it has to render. Boom, there it is. That way, again, plenty of room for Bloodhunt to focus all that shit on trying to stop stuttering whenever you're, you know, hide and scan or going in a new area or whatever causes the FPS drops for you. That's what we want to do. We want to leave as much CPU and as much of our system for that stuff as possible. We want to eliminate every other additional step that we can, so we just do the bare minimum. Cool. So this one, you probably saw this and were thinking, why does it say high quality? Again, just like I said, high performance, there's all sorts of things that happen if it does that. You know, it's like, oh, okay, see, look, high quality, right? Down here it says, usage scenario. Selecting high quality will turn off all the texture filtering optimizations in order to provide the highest visual quality. So it's not doing any additional shit. It's just showing you the texture, you know, at the default level or the base level or how it fucking comes in the engine or, you know, whatever. That's what you want to do. You don't want to do additional shit. If you play with this for a long time and then you play with it high performance for a long time and you really feel like high performance gives you less stutter, go for it. You know, obviously having it set to high performance would give you a higher maximum frame rate. So yeah, for sure, you know, you might be able to play the match at, you know, 200 FPS 80% of the time, but you're going to get plenty of stutters still, and those stutters could be worse. So for me, I'd rather have a, you know, a decent balance where it's not stuttering too much, and my FPS, my max FPS isn't capped to something low, you know, like 100 or 120, because I just can't stand that. It looks terrible for me. So yeah, high quality. You know, click apply when you've done all that. Jump out of Nvidia control panel. Last thing, we're going to type in REG. Go to the registry editor, open that up. We're going to head to this section here. Local machine software, Microsoft, Windows NT, CurrentVersion, image file. I'll paste this here in the description, and you just copy and paste that into the top part up here. But then you click on image file execution options folder. You right click it, you click new key. You type the name of the game. For me, I'm just going to put a little symbol in front of it because I've already got it here, but you're going to type capital T Tiger hyphen capital W win 64 hyphen capital S shipping.exe. Click the folder, right click, new key, capital P R P E R F, sorry, capital O options, no space. So perf options. Click on that folder, right click, new D word 32-bit value, capital C PU, capital P priority, capital C class, CPU priority class. Double click it, value data, enter the number 3, click OK. What this does is this means whenever Tiger Win64 shipping.exe, which is the game, is running, it will run in high priority mode, high CPU priority mode. That's not going to do a whole lot, but it's going to just make sure less of your system is taking CPU away so that we can just squeeze a bit more out to worry about the stutters. These changes aren't going to be groundbreaking, but it's a, you know, reasonable difference not having them, and they're the easiest fucking changes you can make. You don't need to do any config file stuff. So, no, very easy, very useful. Once you've done that, just jump out of your registry. Go to Start. Actually, no. Just right-click where you have Steam. Maybe you have to do it like this. You know, open file location. Right-click the shortcut. Click Open File Location. So now we're in where Steam's installed. And the reason we're doing this is just to make sure that Bloodhunt runs as admin properly. Because I do remember originally I couldn't run it as admin, and this was actually why. So you're going to right-click Steam.exe. Click Properties. Well, it doesn't say .exe for you guys, but anyway. Click Compatibility. Change settings for all users. Disable full screen optimizations. Tick. Run this program as admin. Change IDPI. Blah, blah, blah. Same thing. Application override. Okay. So now, you know, it has that little thing. Whenever you use Steam, it's running as an admin. To check you got that all good, I'm just going to exit Steam. Yeah. Hurry up. Come on. When you double click this, pops up with that box. Do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? Yes. Yes, I do. Windows is currently running in compatibility, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we don't care. Click continue. Logging in. Cool. Steam opened. Now we're going to click our shortcut. Now remember, I already told you, I'll tell you again. This is how you launch the game from now on. You don't launch the game any other way, for any reason. Remember, it's in DX12, so if you don't like that, or you have your config set to run in DX11, you'll have to get rid of this. If you really must, you can just get rid of this and leave it. But anyway. Open up the game. Click on the shortcut. Click yes. So, what we've done, we've set the game to run as admin. We've set the game to run high CPU priority at all times. And we've eliminated as many unnecessary additional steps in, the method that the computer displays the game, runs the game, so on and so forth. So basically the computer should be able to use as much of the CPU and rest of the system as it needs right now, which is going to help with your maximum frame rate and the drops, the stutters, the bullshit. So yeah, we're in game, it works, it didn't fuck me over for some reason. Sweet. Alright, well, that's basically it. There's not much else to fucking really tell you. The rest of the stuff is really just not as easy as that, or not as, running something as admin, that's pretty simple. Setting CPU priority high, that's pretty simple. Going into the control panel, you get the idea. Alright guys, peace.